and I forgot half the stuff to go with the stuff. We don't need no stinking recipes. Of course we had to have the crabs for $1.
Mama.
Right, it was some onions. She's waking up. You gotta see Journey, she's so cute. If I had shoes like that, I would wear them. But I've got these ones. We're going into the Salvation Army. Welcome to the vlog. These shoes gave me blisters.
Without a cake.
Hey, thanks for choosing our Starbucks. How can I help you?
Hello, I would like to get 2 Trenta black tea lemonades
7 pumps
with 7 pumps
of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do a scoop of dragon fruit in each one.
In each one?
Yeah.
And 1 scoop of dragon fruit in each one.
Alright, anything else for you today?
1 chocolate cake pop.
And what?
1 chocolate cake.
And 1 chocolate cake pop.
Alright, anything else for you today?
That's all.
I'll see you at the window, $16.95.
Thank you.
Yeah, Journey, your cake pop is almost $4. So good, you guys. Go order this. Make sure it's good though. Taste it because it's gotta be right, Sterling? It's gotta be right. If they make it right and you get it right, it's delicious. If they make it wrong and you try it and it tastes yucky, it's probably not right. Because I just had to go back in because they forgot the sweetener in mine, so it was like just lemony. Which is not bad, but if you want that delicious. Are we not right?
We got baby
We got Bailey Willow.
Oh, the lights are yellow.
And a lady complimented me on my shirt. She's like, I love your shirt and earrings. I said, thank you. I got them at the thrift store in Michigan. Actually, I got the earrings at Meijer. They were like half price or something. I think they were like $3.50. Hello, everybody. So, we went to town. I bought stuff for this week, and I forgot half the stuff to go with the stuff. It's, you know, vacation, foggy brain, whatever. So I am getting ready to make this creamy chicken taco soup. It's more like, it's just really good with chips. So I bought this originally because I wasn't sure about the corn salad, like how much corn, but then when I saw 2 cans, they only had 1 of the small bags, and then they have this bag, so I'm like, I can just use part of this in this dish. So I figured I'd film it. I filmed it plenty of times before. I need this. So we need pepper and onions. I bought new onions. I have to go through my onions over there because I keep them in a little container over there. And the last couple onions I had were like moldy, and then one of them was really juicy, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of onions these are. Just fresh onions? It says fresh onions. Yellow onions, I guess. They just look different. Anyway, so we'll talk. And my husband just spilled coffee all over here, so if you happen to see some coffee grounds, he wiped them up and then I went back and wiped it again, but you know how that goes. It's like coffee everywhere, and there was some in the crock pot too. He's like, oh, maybe you should just leave that. Extra flavoring. So we're gonna chop up some peppers and onions. I just use bell pepper. You can use whatever pepper you want. But yeah, we had to go to the store, so Sterling wanted tacos, crunchy tacos. She got kind of hooked on them going to Taco Bell. We don't ever, like, we don't eat a lot of like fast food like McDonald's or Wendy's, or the fastest food we eat would be Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's. But up there's not too many options, so we did hit the KFC, which had Taco Bell. I think we did that twice. I think my husband actually went there 3 times because him and Journey went there when we had our ladies' night. So, but yeah, she liked the crunchy tacos with just chicken, lettuce, and tomato. Like, no sauce. She doesn't like their hot sauce. She doesn't like sour cream. So she wanted to have tacos. You hear a lot of screaming. Her friend is over, so they're all in the room. So we had to go today to Walmart to pick up some peppers and onions and some lettuce for the tacos and a tomato for the tacos. I'm just going to put this in here. So for this dish, you need your chicken, your peppers, your onions, some rotel, some black beans, some corn, a taco seasoning mix, cream cheese, and some sour cream if you want sour cream. You could also, if you wanted to like use up some salsa, you could add some salsa in it. It's like a creamy, taco-y dish. We eat it with, what is that? We eat it with tortilla chips. So basically we just put tortilla chips like on top or in a bowl. I mean, you know, on the bottom, and then put the stuff. And then we're going to cook this with the chicken breasts in it. And then I'm going to take the chicken breasts. Usually I just use a hand mixer and just go in there and like mix it all up. Shred the chicken with the hand mixer. So it's really good. And you can use whatever peppers. This would be another dish, like if you got the frozen peppers and onions, like that would totally, you know, speed the process, so you don't have to cut everything up, and it could be a really like quick and easy crock pot meal for you. I've showed this before, and this is probably a recipe I found maybe on one of the sites that I go to. I don't know, but we've made it so much that we don't need no stinking recipes. So that's the only chopping we're gonna do, is the peppers and the onions. I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken. Now that I'm done with my new knife. Actually, I'm gonna get this back out in case I need to do something with this chicken. Just gave it a little rinse. But yeah, I chop off because you don't want to have any Make sure there's no bones, because sometimes they're not the best, you know, chicken cutters, and you might just get a shard of bone. I had one recently. What did we have? Oh, we had barbecue chicken before we left, and a piece of my barbecue had a little tiny chicken shard bone in it, like, and I was like, ew. So, and I saw this TikTok, and it was like, this is why I'm afraid to eat other people's cooking, because they were like totally trimming everything off their chicken. Like, that's so me. I'm like, if a vegetable or something looks questionable, I'm just gonna give it a slice so it cooks faster. Yeah, I chopped that part off. This chicken was frozen when I bought it. But yeah, if a piece of chicken, like the fat, you know, if something looks questionable, I do not use it. Ah, that's a bird down. It's okay, I gotta wipe everything down, back down again. Yeah, that's got like, who knows what in it. I'm gonna do a lot of chicken because we've got sort of friend here. It'll be Papa, Uncle Brian. I don't know what Evan's got going on, otherwise I'd tell him come and eat. That feels weird. No questionable chicken in my recipes. Okay. Maybe I'll do one more because we got it. And there'll be one chicken breast left, which this is where I would love to have my vacuum sealer. I just need to buy the bags. I just never have done that yet. I think my issue is that it's like, I don't know if, like, I can find vacuum sealer bags on Amazon, but I'm afraid, what if I buy the sucky ones? What if I'm the one that, yeah. Like, what's a good brand too? It's the Amazon Basics is not good. We are going to put this chicken in here. She's gonna go in the freezer. And I'm gonna pull the chicken out, the one breast out, and stick it in the bag. Let's put that in the freezer. And then all of the chicken pieces in this wrapper will be frozen and can be thrown in the trash when we pick up trash. So I always buy the seasoned black beans for this recipe. More flavor, the better. And then we gotta keep.
You know, I saw her at Goodwill the other day, and her and my mom kept talking. And she was like, maybe we should hang out this summer. Excuse me? What? She said that to you? Alyssa was like, yeah, maybe we should hang out. What? What?
Alright, well, I'm filming right now.
Can you call us when you're done?
Okay.
Is that mine?
Oh, look at that.
It's mine.
It's not yours. You don't even know what it is.
What?
You don't even know what it is.
I do. You're telling me.
What is it?
I forgot.
It's syrup.
Oh. You said if we wanted it. You said if
I said I
wanted
can make. I'm filming right now, so just Peace out. So, okay. We got our black beans. We got our rotel, which I use the fake rotel. Here is one packet. I always buy the mild taco seasoning. If you really like tacos, add the... Oh, I also need ranch. So we add ranch to this too. A packet of the ranch seasoning, or let me shake ours up. Ugh. Okay. It will dissolve. And then I'm going to add some corn. Now, if you wanted this less soupier, or more soupier, you could add like some chicken broth. But I do not. We like corn. See you later. Okay. For that, let me find a twist tie for this. Do I not have a twist tie? I don't. But I've got a zip tie. And yes, I did just zip tie my cord. I buy these at the Dollar Tree, like the zip ties at the Dollar Tree. I mean, we always need zip ties for something, especially with, you know. And so it was there, so why not zip tie your corn? Okay. So I need to take care of this. I'm going to clean. The girls apparently are hungry. I want a snack, but that's about par for them. I need to mix this up. But like I said, if you had like some extra salsa, which I think we do. Let me see if we have one. It's a good way to like use salsa. We do. Use up your salsa in your fridge. I mean, if it's still good and everything. How about the last time we had tacos? August 27th. Keep refrigerated. Yeah. I'm just gonna pour that in there. I'm gonna use the whole thing. Why not? But yeah, this is always so delicious. The peppers, the onions, the beans, the corn, the rotel, and now the salsa. And that will be dinner. This is one of the aprons I got in Michigan at a thrift store. I think it was a $2.50 maybe. Let me wash my hand off before I touch the chicken. Oh, I'm all blurry. And that's another reason why these fingernails have got to go. So I do too much. I do too much to have long fingernails. Like I do too much outside digging in dirt, in a chicken coop, cooking. You don't want messy. Anyway, so yeah. Little tip for you. Your wrappers, you know, nasty. You don't want them stinking up your trash. Stick them bad boys back in the refrigerator until you're ready to take out trash. If you have trash pickup, stick them in your freezer. And then when you... It's running out of space. And then when, you know, before your trash pickup day, pull them out. That way they're not stinking up your trash, right? And you won't have flies. So we take out our trash every couple days. We have a place here. We live in South Carolina where you go and just dump, you know, take your bags, take your trash off. And so I'm gonna put this on high. I'm gonna cook this for about 5 to 6 hours, depending, of course, on how fast everything cooks. You'll know when your chicken's done. It'll be easily shreddable. And so, yeah. You can also salt and pepper if you want, but I feel like with the ranch and the taco packet, everything is pretty seasoned. Now I'm going to clean up. The girls want something to eat. I've got this to take care of. First I'm going to start over here.
Unknown caller.
Yeah, unknown cola.
Appointment. We look forward.
Anyway, I think I'll just go ahead and maybe do a little clean with me. So if you're into that, here you go. as I'm putting stuff away, I wanted to show you guys what I got at Walmart today before I put it away. So they had a bunch of jewelry on clearance. So I got these seashells. I just thought they were really cute. Oh, for $1. These ones. Again, $1. These hearts, which I just couldn't pass up. $2. The crabs, if you know me, you know I like strange earrings. So, of course we had to have the crabs for $1. And then I looked at this necklace when we were there Monday. I looked at this necklace Monday because they had some of this stuff already over there in the clearance aisle, but this time they added a bunch more. There was just a few things. But this one was priced $3.88 on the clearance sticker. As you can see, it's behind this clearance sticker, but it still had a $3.88 clearance sticker on it. Originally it was $3.88. So anyway, it's just a little rose, and it was $1. So I was like, yes, I wanted that last time, so I thought it was cute. So
They didn't want Swiss rolls.
no, don't give them any Swiss rolls, because that would be all of the Swiss rolls, and that means they'd be all gone. And I bought them for me, not you, so please don't eat all my Swiss rolls.
I'm just gonna have one.
We have to hide the Swiss rolls. There's 6 that come in a pack, but she'll eat them all, like in one day. She'll have one, and then later on have another one, and then have another one, and have another one, and so yeah, we take half the pack and we hide it. But this time I was like, I just put 2 of them up in the cabinet, and I can't hook this. I put 2 up in the cabinet, so but yeah, she will eat all of them. And I totally cannot even. What's wrong with me? I don't know. But there she is. I thought it was just really cute and dainty. Like, is it backwards? It's probably backwards. Yes. Yes. Of course. My luck. Anyway, I'm going to continue cleaning. I lied. I am going to show you my thrift store haul really quick. I got this lampshade. I think it was $1.99. I don't know. It was really cheap. And it's blue and it's gingham. And going along with my whole grandma core, I thought this was. My husband's like, where are you gonna put it? And I'm like, I'm gonna put it on the lamp that's in the living room. I think it'd look really cute. It doesn't have this kind of lampshade on it. So now it's just gonna go downstairs, and you know, we'll see. I have that one lamp, but I don't think that one has this either. I don't know, but it's mine now, and it was $1.99. This thing is still working, keeps time, works great. I have to decide on where I want this. I kind of want it in my kitchen, but we don't live in a very big house, and our space is limited. I mean, it would look good here, but I kind of like the theme I got here with the strawberries. And then over there I got pictures, and like there's no, I thought about up here, like, or it says, hey y'all, you guys can't see with the window. Yeah, I thought about there. Again, you guys can't see, what the heck. Yeah, there, but we tried there and it would not work. So we're like, anyway, I got the lampshade. I spent $5. I got the lampshade. And I got this wonderful metal bread box. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it over there on my shelf. And just use it to store things. It was $2.99. So this was $2.99. That had to have been $1.99. That's all I got, really. Like, and I had picked other things up. Like, there was this cute clock. I can't get these nails. I can't get this off. I'll have to have my husband get it off, and I will wash it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick it over there. I think it will go good, like underneath. And then I can just store things. Because obviously we don't have room over there. My husband's like, please don't put this over here because we don't have room. We have our air fryer, which, like I said, you guys, it's like, whoever designed this house is like, my husband helped design this. He was young. He was early 20s. No. Yeah, he was what, 23? He was 23, okay? A 23-year-old should not be in charge of designing a house that his future wife and children are going to live in. Yeah, so, yeah, he had this house built in 1996. And so, yeah, so the you know, what was he, you know, he probably wasn't thinking wife, children. He was probably thinking, yeah, that looks cool. And his mom always said, you'll never have enough cabinet space. So, yeah. We have this over here, but I keep my crock pot there because I don't have anywhere to put it. And I'm not opposed to, like, if I have thrifted something and at that moment in time really loved it and wanted it, but then at like a later date in time decided it would not work for my house, or you know, something else would work better in that place, I'm not opposed to like redonating it or selling it or what have you. Like, no ma'am, no ma'am. She's gonna get the zoomies. Anyway, but I just thought this was a really nice bread box, metal. And so I got it for $2.99. But yeah, I'll show you where I'm thinking of putting it. Then we'll get back to where I have to eat. My husband made a tomato sandwich for me. But I thought about putting it there where this Pioneer Woman thing is. Because really all this is storage anyway, right? I just have some. Oh, these were my liners, my crock pot liners were in here. And then in here, I have my, this one used to be in my window. I can't get rid of her though. And then there's measuring cups and one of these lids. So, just some junk. See, we don't have drawers to like put that kind of thing in. Boo! So this is junk drawer. This is pot holders and some rags. So these really are the only two drawers, aside from over here, which has utensils, and then silverware. So there's 4 drawers total in this kitchen. So we don't have any like, and then down to here is pots and pans, and then we have stove, and then over here in this, which is the most stupidest cabinet setup ever, because you have this Here. And it's hard to get in there. Like, it's a nice open big cabinet. We used to have pots and pans over here, but it was too hard to get them in and out. This little tiny, yeah. With a booty like this hard. This is so much easier. And yeah, so when I first moved in, he had, I don't remember what was over there. He had the cups and glasses were all over here. Were they? I want to say yeah. Or were they over there? I'm trying to remember because I redid this. And so over here is now our food. So this was not, maybe he had the food over here. I don't remember, but he had it set up one way. But I was like, it made more sense to do our food here because there was 3 cabinets, you know, basically 3, 1.5, or, you know. And then I want to say his glasses were over there. Maybe the plates were here and that was the food. I don't, it's been 20 something odd years ago, but yeah. So when I got here, you know, I moved, you know, or it made more sense for me in the kitchen because he's not a cook. Anyway, I have a bunch of stuff here on the counter that needs to go downstairs. I want to get my sourdough back out and active, but I'm probably not going to do that today. And this was that necklace, which I think will just go downstairs as well. Just trying to, and then I gotta wipe this counter off. So my sister was drying dandelions in her window of her car. And I just thought that was just the neatest way to dry them. So these actually came from my mom and dad's house, and I did it in ours. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, because, you know, I just wanted to do it, so I did it. And then we'll go downstairs, those jars. So almost all of that over there needs to go downstairs. I'll have to work. I gotta edit too. And I have to eat my sandwich, so I'm almost done here in the kitchen. I'm not gonna do much more besides some feet before. I'm not gonna mop until tomorrow. No, Friday. Either tomorrow or Friday I'll mop. And then we're having Papa and Uncle Brian over. Ma'am! I said... That's what I thought. Oh my gosh, you guys. Boo peed on Sterling's bed twice. Twice. So I think she's having some issues with us leaving. And she's letting us know. She's never, like, she's old. So I was like, she's not having bladder problems, is she? So I was worried about that. But she's used the litter box since then. So I don't necessarily think, I think it was just more of her being mad, pissed off. I think because the first time Sterling was like, my door was shut. And she didn't, you know, meow at the door or anything that she wanted it out. So I don't understand. And then the second time she came in here and she ate, and then she ran back to her bedroom, got on her bed and peed, like intentionally. Like, I'm gonna go pee over here. I'm like, now she's sleeping on the floor. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my sandwich and then finish up in here. And okay guys, I went ahead and got her out of the fridge, gave her a bath. Now we're gonna let it come back up to room temperature. She's pretty cold, so when she does, I'll feed her. And yeah. Okay guys, this thing has been going all day. So I'm gonna add the cream cheese. Sorry about the TV, Brittany turned it on and took off. Now she's outside. And I can't stand this show. No offense, A for Adley, but I'm sick of you guys. My husband's not home yet. And it's 6:30. I was outside, so if you try to contact me, he isn't trying to message me. I'm gonna turn the TV off. There. So noisy. Okay, so I got my cream cheese in there. I'm gonna go ahead and shred up my chicken. I'm gonna put you guys on this side. I'm gonna unplug it too, so I can plug in my mixer. But yeah. Get all of that chicken on. Oh, I hear them. So take those off. Now I also add about a half a tub of sour cream. She's got flea treatment on, so don't touch her neck.
What,
Hi.
baby? Hi. I stopped by Jeremy's.
I'm like, where's my husband?
He said, man, stop by too.
When is the next one that needs a flea treatment? I got her, I got June. What's wrong? You don't like mushrooms? What's wrong with your eyes?
What about eyeshadow?
Looks like you got a pop in the eyes. No offense.
I never did see that cat.
Really? Yeah.
Morning and night, I never saw it. But I knew it was around because we had 3 outhouses that had to be cleaned out. I don't know why. I don't know where the cat stayed or what she done, but I never did. The other two would meet me at the door.
Yeah. She was probably in one of these chairs pushed under the table.
This one? This one?
And that one I never did see.
Yep.
Oh, it's really good on steak.
Mama,
Try it over some onions.
can you bring some of that?
They're also good if
Thanks.
they're also good if they're fat.
Battered?
Little mushroom gravy. I told you that post where they were selling that is it $50 a pound?
$50 a pound. These are brown. Dang.
Mm-hmm. Remember that little bit of dried up stuff in Ingles?
They don't make you feel good for that kind of money.
Ingles sells them.
Do they sell that kind?
Uh-huh.
But it ain't but a few, is it?
Uh-huh.
Are they bigger though, but they?
Uh-uh. There's different sizes, but they're all dried up. And it was like $19.99 for a little tiny package.
She texted me on Instagram. I need more chip, please. Or on TikTok.
Have white ones. There was some white ones in there. The white ones are the later. Or they're Oh. Keep going. Keep trying. You might need more dish soap in there.
Yeah, we do.
Mix it up.
For me? Like this?
What'd you put in there?
It was a powder to make giant bubbles.
Did it say put dishwashing liquid in it?
I don't think
I
it's
think it's
working.
too watery.
Well, it said 1 gallon.
I don't even think that's a
Keep
gallon.
going. Mix it up.
Here.
Now try it.
There you found it. Oh, you don't like the mayo. You don't like coffee ground covered in mayonnaise.
There you go. Keep going.
We put these blades on
They
the
like
floor
it
and
out
I'm
it.
trying to- It won't cut well. I was trying to adjust it while ago, but now I have to cut
Go on and
it
get the bleach soap. Little tiny blue
pretty
one.
high because with the numbers,
The dark blue
drop
one?
down
Yeah.
on the ground if you let it down where it's
Oh, really?
have to
I probably
Not-
cut
not
mine
gonna go
with
like-
3.5.
yeah, but it's gonna be a lower 3.5.
That's a dark.
I got aggravated with it.
Here.
I thought I had it in my mind that it was supposed to go.
Well, coming home from picking up Marley, my brakes started squealing and crunching again.
And then
Oh, you
It's
went
just
to
that
get
front
one?
one. Well, we were coming back from Spartanburg and Sterling says, can we stop by and get her?
She just couldn't.
that's how you do it.
We picked her up right after lunch.
Hey, Journey was so weird. I was over here and she said, "There, Mom." I thought it was over there. Mom brought her along.
Now, I don't
She was
know.
already here then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I stopped by Jeremy's. I talked to him the other day. He said, man, you ever seen my truck stop by? He put new tubs, shower tubs.
Woo. Woo.
You know, Mom was going down through the yard yesterday evening on the box. Yeah, it was close to car. That's probably what they do. Yeah, because they probably calling and cheeping and he hears that.
How'd you grow so fast? How'd you grow so fast? Not your food? Anybody want to hold my duck?
Is that the boy or the girl?
I think it's a girl.
I got it.
You hear his...
I guess I'll go Friday morning.
He has more of a raspy... Don't let him fall. Don't let him jump off there.
Ah! That caught she done.
Ew.
That's a nasty dude.
You stinker. What are you doing? Go. Go get off.
He's up there. He's up there.
She.
Up there. Huh?
She.
She's up there. That's Pink Bill. Pink Bill ain't Pink Bill no more. Yellow Bill. Uh-oh.
Oh. What happened?
What
Did you
happened?
get her? Journey.
She jumped.
You choked her neck.
What about her neck?
Well, be still.
Her neck.
You breathing all right?
Can you breathe? Slow down.
I'm just on the ground.
Oh, you knocked the wind out of your
because they soaping bubbles on the ground.
Remember we
What's the
said
matter? Feet wet?
Huh?
Feet
okay,
was wet,
that's
man.
why.
Oh, wet hands.
On the
Probably
bar.
wet
You
hands.
hit the neck on the bar?
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, why were you grabbing your neck?
Because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, that's called
It knocked the wind out of you.
That hurts, doesn't it?
She's waking up. I'll probably feed her before I go to bed. But I put this where it was. What? Hairdo. Hello, everybody. So, I'm downstairs. I'm going to work on a couple shirts. See how much I can just get done today. And then worry about everything else tomorrow. I don't think I have that many that need to ship. Let me just look real quick. Not that you all care, but you know, it's good to know. Good to know. 5. Let's see. Yeah, 5. 10 total, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are aprons, so those are pretty easy, and then the rest are shirts. But I have to wait till my order comes in because one is a ruffle shirt I don't have, and I don't remember what the other ones are, but we'll see how much we can get done. So I'm gonna work on these. I know for a fact I'm gonna get at least 2 of these shirts done right now, and then we'll see what else we can get done. And then Journey's in the tub, so man, that out of all my fingernails, squirrel, maybe my thumbs too, these 2 are the ones that have grown out the most. Look at that. This was the one that she put on crooked anyway. Like, look at that. I'm ready to get rid of them, but I feel like I've paid so much for them that I'm like, my husband's like, get them filled. Like, I could. It's Aunt T. Anyway, yeah, so Journey has been, she has her little plastic slide underneath her swing set, and she's been jumping from the slide to the bar, like climbing up on, standing up on the slide, and then jumping and grabbing her bar, the bar on the swing set, and it was on the cement on, you know, where our driveway is. And so I'm like, if you fall, you know, you're gonna hit the cement hard. And then my husband's like, yeah, you can, you know, hit your head, knock the wind out of you, blah blah blah. So he moved it over to the grass, and so she did it this evening. And I thought for a moment like maybe she jumped and, like, you know, instead of grabbing the bar, like come down and hit you know, the bar here, because she was grabbing her neck, like, but she had knocked the wind. She just fell. She said she fell on her tummy. I thought she fell on her back, but I don't know. But regardless, she knocked the wind out of herself. And so, you know, but she was playing with those bubbles and stuff, and so was pretty soapy. So we just threw her in the tub. And I told my husband, it is 8:32. I was like, well, I'm gonna go down and work on this stuff, so hopefully he'll get her out and get her dressed. Peace out. Time's up. Sterling has her friend over I mentioned earlier, spending the night. So they're having fun. And I got some stabilizer. I ordered this when I got back because I knew I'd need it, which I do. I'm almost out. We don't really have anything going on tomorrow. I don't think we're going anywhere. So we'll probably just, you know, stay at home and probably work. I'm thinking I'm going to work. I don't know yet. I want to edit a bunch of vlogs. And we're going to do school tomorrow. So I have to. We're just going to do like a review and yeah. I want to do like fun things for the summer though. And we're going to set up our pool this year. So I want to get that, you know, set up. But yeah, I want to do like fun, like summer activities and incorporate it into like her school, like just like some, like maybe go to like some museums and that kind of thing. There's a kids museum that we took Sterling and her little cousin Ethan to way back when. I think she would really enjoy that. Wonder how much it costs. And then if it wasn't so hot, I'd like to take her to the zoo. So you guys, my child is 7 years old and she's never been to a zoo other than the one in Michigan. That was her very first zoo, and I just didn't like. I had mentioned something to my husband before about taking her to the zoo here. And he was like, we were going to do it this spring, and he was going to take a weekday off, and we were going to do it during a weekday. Well, you know how things go, and we just never, you know, got the chance to do it. We wanted to do it before it got really hot, and so. But yeah, I was like, did you like the zoo? I was like, oh my gosh, that was your very first time at the zoo, wasn't it? And she was like, yes. And she was talking about, I was like, what was your favorite? She was like, the little monkeys. I don't even remember what they were. They were like, they had cute little faces. They were teeny tiny. They weren't spider monkeys. They were some other kind of critter. And I should have like vlogged more, but it was dark. But I did, I think I got a picture. What day did we go? Okay, I went too far. There's that. There's the peacock. This thing. This thing. What is this thing? The picture's not the greatest anyway, and you guys are seeing the reflection. There you go. It's got the, like, the little tiny, like, weird face. Anyway. Well, let me get to work.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.